I'm not your guy, just thoughts on taste on this wild ride. Welcome to the sound of minds unchained. Talking loud from the basement stage. It's a podcast pulpit, bug on.
Welcome to There's Always an Answer podcast, season 2, episode 8. I'm John.
I'm Tyler.
And with us, we have special guest, my longtime friend, Rick. And he just got back fresh off the boat on a cruise. How exciting. Welcome back to the United States, sir.
Why, thank you for having me. It's good to be home. It's good to be
You are
home.
welcome.
Have you been checked for the Hanta yet?
I have not.
That's a
I have
worry when
not.
you go on a cruise.
You don't look sick, so I think we're okay.
Yeah, one thing you
Not
do
good.
need to worry about, though, is if you had some lettuce when you got back to the States. Apparently, there's some kind of poo-poo bug on the lettuce.
Oh, great. I just bought a bunch of lettuce.
Oh, yeah, I did too. But it's causing these crazy stomach problems, and it's a parasite that makes your body go into crazy evacuation mode.
Just when I decide to get my diet together.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sign. I'm not meant to eat healthy.
Well, here's the
Nope.
deal. Just grill it.
Taco Bell, here I come.
I'm telling you, grilled romaine is fantastic.
I don't like it.
It is.
I don't like warm lettuce.
Well, I could get behind that. I understand that.
Yeah, I don't like warm lettuce. Like if I go to a restaurant and I get a burger, and I usually tell them to let, because it's usually it's
wilty?
warm. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
can't do
wilty.
it. I'm not a warm lettuce man.
Well, speaking of food and wilty lettuce, you were telling me just yesterday how fantastic the food was on your cruise. And now we talked about this before. You were on previously. We talked about going on a cruise. You were just about to go on a cruise. So you went on since we talked last, which was, I think, December. You went on a
the right
celebrity
before you
cruise.
went on your
just you
cruise.
and- Right. And so you just went, did celebrity cruise with you and your wife. And then now you just got off the boat with the whole family, and it was Royal Caribbean, right?
Correct. It was. Yeah, we were on Lure of the Seas.
Oh,
And,
man. Now
that's
is
a big
that our
boat.
new ship?
No,
Yeah.
it's an older ship, not too terribly old.
Okay.
Well, I think within the past year, it just went under, I believe it was $100 million renovation. So now it looks like
Okay.
it looks like it has all the features of a lot of their newer ships. But when this ship came out, it was the largest cruise ship at the time. But obviously it's been surpassed because every time they bring a new boat out, they have a bigger and bigger ship.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They're getting back to like Titanic, where it was like, this is the biggest ship that's ever been made, unsinkable.
Yeah, unsinkable.
We see how that worked out. So
Well,
how was
I
the
made
food
it back home, so
on
it was
this one?
unsinkable. It was good.
You made it.
Yeah. So the food was good. I tried not to set my expectations too high on the food because I knew this was more of a family style kind of boat, I guess you can say, versus like Celebrity where it was more of the finer dining. But the main dining was decent. It was not as good as Celebrity, but it was still
Okay.
it was still good. Don't get me wrong. Like it was, I mean,
Yeah.
I think there was one night where it was like, yeah, but the rest of them, I mean, the food was amazing. The food was amazing. The staff was unbelievable. We did
Yeah, that
two
goes
nights.
a long way with me.
Yeah,
We would have to.
yeah. The staff, like anything you wanted, if you didn't like it, especially my daughter who can be a picky eater, they were bringing her
Mhm.
whatever she wanted. And then
Cool.
That's nice.
two of the nights we actually went to like the fine dining specialty restaurants. The first night we went, I think it was called 150 on Park. So this ship actually has a Central Park in it, like a New York City
Oh,
Central
man.
Park. Live plants, trees. You feel like you're in Central Park.
That's amazing what they
Yeah.
can do on these ships now.
Oh,
It-
yeah.
it's- And so this was called, and this was actually we got this comped through our travel agent, so we got this for free basically. And
Ooh.
it was the food. Like my son's never had fine dining, and he sat down and he was o-facing. He was o-facing from the food.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So I think he had the halibut that night. And
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I've never had
and
halibut.
Oh, it's delicious.
it's
delicious.
Pretty good. I've never had.
Oh, yeah.
amazing fish. I can't remember what I had, but we did that, and then the last night we did the I think it's called Giovanni's. It's their high end Italian restaurant, and it was amazing.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now,
Yeah,
did
I
you
had-
have to schedule your dinners? That was one thing that Disney, you had to schedule your dinners. So you planned it
Yeah.
ahead of time. You either had the early dinner or the late dinner, and they were at a set restaurant every night.
So basically what we did, so when we booked, we did like my time dining. So basically our dinner time for every night was, for the main dining, was basically 5:00. And it was always, and we already, and like on our C-Pass, it already had our table number on it. So basically at 5:00, we go to the main dining. There was 3 levels. Each had a different name, but it's all the same restaurant. Basically the same menu.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
just,
really- I'm really hoping that this is just the uploading process.
Yeah, I think it will be. Yeah.
On
Yeah.
our side,
So-
you're cutting out pretty good there, but we're gonna make the best of it.
Yeah. It's
Do you
new
want-
to us.
Yeah.
So who knows?
I think
I
it's
don't know,
I
man.
think it's the uploading process, because if you look at it, we're currently at 91% and he's at 35. So I think it's buffering trying to catch. I think we're gonna be okay, folks.
Well,
okay. Like, do I need
let's
to turn my Wi-Fi off and just use the cell data, or?
I'd leave it.
I
I'd leave
just
it.
go
Yeah,
with it.
we're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna make the
Alright.
best of a situation here, Rick. We're gonna make the
That's
best of
fine.
it.
Hey, but anyway, like, so yeah, like I said,
We're
you have,
shadow banned anyway.
so you have 3 levels of the main dining. Like each one's called a different name, but like I said, it's all the same restaurant. But so we would go there, and we already had our table number. So you just go you sit at your table, and you're ready to eat. Now, if you want to do like the specialty restaurants, you had to call and reserve, but it was super easy. You just do it right on the app, and we would book our time. And then the only thing we were disappointed with, I'd say, on that ship was the buffet. For the size of the ship, that it was actually a pretty small buffet. The one on
That would
Celebrity,
irritate me.
yeah.
yeah,
That would
the one
irritate me.
the one on Celebrity was probably, I would say, 3 times the size, and the food on that one was amazing. For the
Wow,
buffet,
that's a huge difference.
Wow.
it was. I
Yeah.
was shocked.
So where would
Sorry, go ahead.
how would you kind of classify like the levels of ships? Like, I know you've got Disney Cruises, Celebrity,
Mhm.
Carnival, Royal. What's
So-
the ranking there for someone who's
so-
never been on a cruise? Where's
I would say, like,
where's the pecking
you-
order?
your Disney, your Celebrity, they're going to be upper tier. I want to say maybe even, I don't know if it's MSC or Norwegian. I think they have some that are kind of like that upper level. Like I said, I'm no expert at this, still learning it as we go. Royal
Mhm.
Caribbean, Royal Caribbean has so many ships, it's insane. When
Oh,
we were
yeah.
looking into it, so they have like the massive ones, they have smaller ones. So I think they might have some that are, you can forego the family style, all the water slides, water park stuff, and just focus more on maybe entertainment and dining. So like I said, the one we went on was a good mid to mid upper level, but what they offered on the ship was just for the kids and the family. I mean, they had a whole boardwalk area where like boardwalk hot dogs all day long, nonstop.
Oh, nice.
Dude, throwing glizzies down left and right. It was great.
Glizzy. Yeah,
Glizzy,
we just
baby.
had Joey Chestnut took down the title again.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yep. He
they
returned
had
to
a-
glory.
I mean, they had a little pizza parlor in the main promenade. They were throwing out pizzas every 30 seconds, and actually wasn't bad pizza
Ooh.
for cruise ship pizza.
For
And they
where
were-
you're
they were
at
up
and
until,
what
like,
you're doing.
Yeah, and they were up until like 1 a.m., so it was great. But
Mm.
yeah, so can't complain.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's my fear is my kids will be disappointed with every other vacation we go on now. Since they've been on the cruise, they're just going to expect that level of service and food.
yeah.
And
Mm.
because the Disney buffet was literally like the entire front of the ship was a giant wraparound buffet.
Oh,
It
Yeah,
was, I've
the
never seen a
celeb-
buffet of this size.
that's a big
Yeah.
old buffet.
Oh, it's giant. It was absolutely
The-
giant. They didn't run out of food. All types of varieties of food. It was unbelievable. You know,
The old
yeah,
buffet.
as you
the
went
celebrity
around,
buffet was the
you got
same.
different types. You know, you had like Tex-Mex where it was like a Where's it where you make your own
Taco Bell.
No, not Taco Bell. The better than Taco Bell. Chipotle. It's like a Chipotle, but it's like
Chipotle.
Caballeros, themed.
Chipotle.
And then there's like seafood, and then there's pizza, and I mean it just keeps going. And then there's a salad bar. It just keeps wrapping around
Okay.
all the way to the other side. It's just phenomenal. So
Yeah.
yeah,
celebrity
that sounds
buff-
like
the
maybe that was
celebrity-
more like what you had the first time.
Yeah, Celebrity Buffet was like that. It was insane. And every day it was different, the menu. It was never the same. Every day was like a different theme for the most part. Except for breakfast. A couple things they kept the same for breakfast on that ship. Like their eggs, they had an Eggs Benedict station. And probably to this day, probably the best Eggs Benedict I've ever had was on that ship.
Ooh, that is
Absolutely.
great. I
That's
tell you what,
absolutely insane.
the best beef Wellington I've ever had was actually at your wedding. They had the mini beef Wellingtons for his wedding, and that was phenomenal. I still talk about those beef Wellingtons to this day. That place was unbelievable. Paulie's Plantation, right?
Yep. Paulie's Plantation, Paulie's Island, South Carolina.
Yeah,
But-
that was an unbelievable place, and that is the nicest golf resort I've ever been on. It was like
Yeah.
quintessential Southern, the trees with the mossy business falling. You know what I mean?
It was all nice.
It was super nice. The food was great. The staff was wonderful. The greens were pristine. Is the only word I can use for it.
Did you golf?
No, I didn't golf. I admired from afar.
He stared at the golfers.
That's
yeah,
fair.
yeah. I
That's
just
fair.
I stood there and stared. Yeah,
Golf
whole
clap
time.
them on.
Ah.
But yeah, so now it's we're quickly becoming cruise people now.
I'm telling you,
It's-
it's hard to turn back from something like that.
Yeah,
It's unprecedented how fantastic the service is, and well, you had a better food experience on Celebrity. It sounds like, but this was still
but
good
still, like,
with
even
Royal
like I said,
Caribbean,
it's not, and yeah, I mean the food wasn't bad at all. Don't get me wrong, the food was still
right?
delicious. Celebrity, it was just
Yeah.
like Celebrity was like you're going like Michelin star, and then like Royal
It was
Caribbean
like
is
top
like you're
quality
going
tier.
yeah, and Royal Caribbean is like okay, you're still going fancy high end. Okay, they're not going to be Michelin
Mhm.
star, but it's still going to be damn good.
Yeah,
What kind of restaurants
Well, I
did they have on this new ship here?
Oh god, so you had your main dining, and then like that's like your included, free, if you will, your complimentary. And you could also go there for breakfast, which was nice too. And then you had they had like a Tex-Mex style, like a quick grab and go, like nachos and quesadillas and burritos up on like the pool deck. That was included, and they're actually delicious quesadillas.
oh,
My
cool.
daughter,
I like a
my daughter
quesadilla.
my daughter was eating those almost every day. You had for the quick bites, you had like the boardwalk hot dogs, you had the pizza place. They had like 4 or 5 maybe different cafes you can go to for like a quick small sandwich or a little pastry, cup of coffee. And then you had, God, I can't remember, 10 plus specialty dining restaurants.
Ooh,
that,
man.
or
Yeah,
extra,
it sounds like you're loaded up with choices.
You
Yeah.
are. I mean,
Yeah,
they
my
had,
problem with the cruise is I wouldn't be like, bring me another drink. It'd be like, sir, do you really need your 10th hot dog?
Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
yeah.
Yeah,
Save the
bring,
bun.
you do.
bring me my hot dog.
Save the
Yeah,
bun. I'll just
so-
eat the dog.
Yeah,
just
just
bring
give me
him.
the dog. Yeah.
yeah. I even
Sir,
had
you are
like,
cut off from water and hot dog.
Yeah, we didn't do it, but for one of the specialty restaurants, they had like a Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh yeah, I love Brazilian.
Rico.
Yeah.
Ruricos. That
Shout
was
out to
so
Ruricos.
good. So good. One of my
But they made-
faves.
Mhm.
I mean, between that, hibachi, sushi, you name it, they had it.
Yeah, my daughter would have been in heaven on the sushi. I mean, she flips.
Not me.
She flips the plum out on some
Yeah.
sushi.
Yeah,
she
I'm
loves
good
it.
on the sushi.
Oh, she
I
goes
love-
nuts. Like she
the
hears
sushi
the
is
word and
delicious.
she's like, "Can we get some now?"
Wow.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
she
yeah.
does. We'll try it out upstairs. Just say the word and she's gonna lose her
You're
mind.
gonna have to take her.
Yeah. Well, we go over to the grocery store and pick some up.
I've heard Price Chopper has some pretty decent sushi. Really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, actually, we
it's
got
not
some-
bad. I mean, she
We got some
likes it.
grocery stores. We have some grocery stores by us that actually have some really good sushi, and like a lot of times on like a Wednesday or Friday, they'll run a deal where they're half priced. So you can pick up a roll for
Yeah.
like $5-6, and it's pretty good for a quick sushi.
Yeah. It's not bad. I think they used to do that here, but I think they cut it out. I think they just sold so much sushi. They're like, nah, we don't even need a deal.
They sell the sushi.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
But yeah,
Well,
so
that's
my
wonderful. It
son-
sounds like you guys had a great time.
Oh yeah, my son got to try. He has tried some new foods, which was great there. 'Cause, like if you don't like it, just like all right, get something different. So he tried the
Yeah.
escargot. He tried the escargot for the first time. He
Ooh.
loved it.
Get
Oh,
out.
that's fish
Dude.
eggs, isn't it?
No, that's
No,
caviar.
snail. It's delicious.
Snail.
Okay, that's right. Caviar
It
is fish
comes-
eggs.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So the escargot is great because it comes in like this little bowl, if you will, and each little snail is just swimming in garlic butter. So all you
Oh,
really taste is garlic butter, and the snail itself is just a little chewy. But
Yeah.
so that, and then he had some really good calamari, and so yeah.
Oh,
delicious.
I love calamari.
I
That's
did
one of my
too.
favorites is calamari.
You like
They
that one?
did.
Oh, I do.
That Italian restaurant we went to, they did their calamari different, which was really cool. So typically, it comes in like the rings. This was
Yep.
almost it almost looked like a mozzarella stick, but it was calamari.
Oh my
And it
gosh,
was-
that sounds amazing.
It was
So what kind of entertainment did they have on the Oh no, heavens. We have lost my friend Rick to the internet. He is gone. I wonder if he can come back.
God bless it.
We're gonna give that a try. Here he is. We lost you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It said disconnected, reconnecting.
I'm telling you, we have the
Riverside, if you are somehow listening,
yeah.
thank you.
Get it together.
Come on. We've been with you like a year.
I
I think
don't,
I heard you
I'm quick to blame that, but it might be us. Who knows?
Nah,
I blame it on River.
We haven't done anything.
that's all good.
Yeah.
But you
Well,
something you
welcome
heard today-
back.
Yeah, the entertainment. It was cool. They
Yeah.
actually so on the one floor they actually have an ice skating rink. So a couple of the nights they do like
Oh,
this really
wow.
cool. Yeah, they did like an ice skating show, but it was a bunch of different like professional ice skaters, and they were doing all kind of crazy tricks and displays, and that was awesome. And then their big show they had going
Cool.
was called the Aqua 80s 2. So the back of the ship it's a big
Oh.
aqua theater. And they did this pretty cool show, like high dives and dancing and stunts.
Oh man.
They dive into a pool that
That
goes
sounds
down
fun.
3 to 4. Yeah. So it was pretty cool. And then our port days were nice. Did a lot of relaxation on the beaches.
Oh yeah, got to. And there's probably a private island with Royal
Yeah,
Caribbean,
so-
isn't there?
Yeah. So the first day we went to I think it's called Perfect Day at Coco Cay, and that's like their private island, which was nice. And it's got different sections and beaches, and so we hung out there. And they had like a massive water park, but you have to pay extra for that. We're like, we'll just chill at the beach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The
I mean,
beach is good
See,
enough.
I don't know. I'm a
Yeah.
sucker for a water park.
I know,
man.
but the kids were so busy. Like if we wanted to do something, like we wouldn't have had time
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
they
it's like,
were.
listen-
I mean, just constantly in the water, swimming, playing with the
Yeah.
sand. I mean, that occupied the whole day.
And then me and my son, we went and did a guided snorkeling excursion on there, so that was fun.
Oh, cool.
And so then we had like a sea day. Then we went to Falmouth, I think it is. Falmouth. No, it was Jamaica, and we didn't really do
Okay.
anything
Oh, Jamaica mom.
because so there was really no actual beach right there at the port. You had to like drive somewhere to go to a beach, and we didn't feel like doing that. So
Okay.
we just right there though at the port, it was a whole shopping district that was like gated inside of the port, which was kind of nice. So we just kind of walked around
Yeah.
there for like 2 hours, did a little bit of that, and just went back to the boat early and just enjoyed the boat with being like not crowded at all. And then we did the Nassau, Bahamas.
That's what we did on our cruise when it was the Nassau day. We
Mhm.
stayed on the boat and where it was less crowded, and we just really enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah.
The only thing that was, I didn't realize this ahead of time, was the gift shops were not open
Yes.
on Nassau Day. That was,
Typically,
I was a little
anytime- yeah.
disappointed with that.
Typically, anytime you're at ports, a lot of the shops are closed.
Yeah.
And the shops will not open until you leave port due to like duty-free laws and stuff like
I
that.
assume that's probably to like help the shopping at your port.
That's
right?
part of their deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're
Yeah.
here and we're
We
going to
will
let
shut
you
down our shop and then you can have yours.
Well, a big part of
Yeah.
it is because they're actually like headquartered out of Nassau.
oh,
Like they are from there so that they don't have to
I was
do
gonna say hi.
like labor laws.
so do you get like a checklist? Like if you stop at Jamaica or Nassau or wherever, and you want to buy something at the store there, is there like a checklist or something? Like I can't bring this back. I have to eat this now, or
No,
Is there,
they'll
like-
tell you,
how do you know?
certain places they'll tell you like as you're leaving, or they'll have like a little guide like as you're deboarding or whatever, but like, hey, you can't bring any kind of like agricultural stuff back.
Yeah.
No fruit, no stuff like that. But if you just go buy like random everyday gifts, yeah, you're pretty much fine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My understanding was it had to be sealed, like a enclosed container, and that was fine. If it's a drink, it can't be open. Like you can't take an open container off the ship and
Yeah.
bring it back home,
That
kind of
makes
thing.
sense.
But other than that, like if you bought a souvenir, whatever, and that was one thing I was actually a little disappointed with was the gift shops. I thought because it was going to be Disney that I would have found more that I wanted to buy, but it really wasn't. I don't know
Nah.
what the deal is with that. I was actually wanting better gift shops.
Now, I don't drink anymore, but like if you wanted to, like if you were like at Jamaica or Italy, wherever your port stop is on whatever type of cruise you're on, and you want to buy like a bottle of wine or like a beer or something like that from there, how does that work? As long as it's closed, you're fine?
You can
Yeah,
on
like
the
you
Disney
can-
cruise anyway, you can literally bring alcohol on the ship with you and you can take it off.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it works both ways.
There was plenty of people, especially when we were in Jamaica, they were buying like the Jamaican rum. Yeah, you can bring it on. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
I
even
remember
our ship-
when you
even
went
our
to,
ship sounds like they're-
Jamaica. What was it?
Okay.
Was it in high school you went to Jamaica with your folks?
No, I went with Nicole and her family.
Oh yeah. And you brought
And,
back some Red Stripe.
Oh yeah, yay
a
beer.
whole red stripe.
Yeah, the Jamaican Red Stripe beer. Yeah. So I mean, they let you even back then.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Reconnecting.
That's cool.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna make the best of a situation here.
Yeah, I think because this is new to us, but it stores your audio and it sends it to the cloud, and now you're on our screen twice, and that's amazing.
We're just gonna keep
Oh, I
rolling, and
love
it's
it.
going to be
There
what
you
it's
go.
going to be.
Yeah,
Each,
I wonder
each
if we
time
need
it's
to
done,
upgrade our
like, I
computer.
slightly, I reposition my chair.
don't
I'm like,
think
well,
it's the
maybe it's right
computer.
here.
Okay.
I think it's the software.
Yeah. We're if there's anybody out there, podcast world, that knows what we're doing wrong, please let us know in our comments.
I might post to Reddit and then get ate up.
Yeah. Oh man, Reddit.
I'm looking for a little bit of a getting picked on day, I guess.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I
Put
wanna
me
feel-
in my
I wanna-
place.
Yeah, I want to feel bad about myself. I'm feeling too good today. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go post on Reddit.
Put your opinion on Reddit,
Yeah.
and they will tell you what you need to feel.
They will kick you down.
Man, I tell you what, I put headlights in my Jeep, and I was saying somebody was asking about putting LED headlights in there. So I'm like, hey, I got these off of Amazon, and oh my god, roasted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, might as well have kicked their dog.
Yeah, it happens, man.
It was wild.
Yeah.
What do? Just move on with
I
life.
posted about my new camper and I'm like, what do you guys think? I'm looking at this and they're like, don't buy anything post COVID. You need to buy 15 years old campers. And I'm like, I'm getting this because I can't go to certain campgrounds.
Yeah, they don't let you do it after a certain age.
And they're like, well, you don't buy it.
okay.
Yeah,
I bought it
Probably coming
anyway.
From somebody who, probably coming from someone
you
who's
got a
never
really
owned
nice
a
one.
camper.
God.
Yeah, it was wild. The Reddit will get you though. They've got a lot of opinions, and if they're not aligning with theirs, then you're the worst person that's ever lived.
They're starting my shopping order at Walmart and apparently
Oh.
they don't have grapes.
Yeah, I've heard of that before. I think all they have
Oop.
left is raisins.
Yeah, apparently I do like
You
raisins.
guys froze
I
a
love
bit on me
raisins,
there.
but they're not grapes.
Yeah.
I can't eat either one though.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody noticed, but we lost Rick again.
We did.
Yeah, it makes
Can you
you
guys hear me?
wonder. if we're in the right business sometimes. Where we
I don't know, fella.
we've had pretty good success though, especially with the shorts and stuff now, like on Instagram. Man, my gosh, if
Uh-oh,
we get some
Shaggy.
followers on Instagram, we'll do gangbusters
If-
because we're getting some numbers
we
on
need to
there.
figure that out. How do we transform views into followers?
Well, I think we just keep on doing it. I think if people see you multiple times, like, oh, we're cool. Yeah, we're gonna stick with them now.
I think we need some funny content.
Yeah, funny.
You guys are completely
Need
frozen
some
on
funny
me.
bones.
make some jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
it is what it is.
So I wonder if Rick's gonna come back this time.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're gonna make the best of it, though.
No.
You know what I mean?
So cruise wise, I would do Disney again.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved it, and the kids had such a good time. But these sound really good, and if you save thousands of dollars, that's the thing is I'd have to do a price cost comparison.
Yeah, you would have to.
Is it worth it? Like I don't know how Royal Caribbean like prices out compared to Disney. I'd have to do a one-on-one and see. But if I'm getting a similar experience,
Why don't we? Oh shoot! Sorry, listeners.
golly,
Let's just look it up. Royal.
if I'm saving some money and I'm getting a similar experience, I can do that. You know what I mean? I don't know if my kids like have to see Mickey Mouse. You know what I mean? It's kind of
what
like
region?
it's Caribbean. I'd like to go the same thing I did
Eastern,
Jamaica.
Southern, Western.
I guess that would be the Eastern. Yeah, right off of Florida there.
What month?
We had a fantastic time in December.
All right, we'll do December.
Yeah, it's after the hurricane season. Everything's all Christmased up
What ship?
on the Disney.
No, on Royal.
I don't know. Big nice one. Do they have that listed? The big nice one?
They have the only B is Brilliance of the Seas.
Wow, brilliant. Is it
There's Legend of the Seas, Navigator, Oasis of the Seas,
an Oasis?
Rhapsody of the Seas.
I don't want Rhapsody. Good night.
Let's do Wonder of the Seas. I feel like I've heard.
Well, I
that
was
one.
thinking Oasis sounded really nice,
All right, well, let's
but I don't know. I mean, it could be just in a name. You know what I mean?
number of nights 3 to 6.
I'd do a week. Yeah, I want to do.
Departure port.
Do they have or Port Canaveral?
Yes, I do.
Because that's where I went out of on my Disney cruise, and we liked that because they had a
Show me the deals.
Brevard, Florida.
Oh, you Royal Caribbean. Please register to see our special deals.
Well, just give me the regular deal then. Let me see what the regular price is. I'm not signing up for nothing. That's for sure. Know what I
All
mean?
right, so cruising to the Bahamas?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's where I'd like to go is Bahamas, Nassau.
If you're going to the Bahamas, you cannot do Port Canaveral.
Okay. It's right there.
Oh, never mind. It's right there. They got it labeled funky.
I bet they do.
Leaving date. Let's look at December.
I'm doing my duck face. Since they want comedy on the internet.
Search cruises.
Duck face. That's what you do on your selfies. You know what I mean? When you're on the islands, you're like, duck face. Do they still do duck face? Or is that
I
done?
don't think so, no.
You know what it is? The Botox. You can't do duck face when you have Botox. You know what I mean?
Is that what it is?
I think that's why nobody does duck face anymore. They just duck the jeeps.
This one here is
Welcome back,
on
sir.
the Utopia of the Seas ship.
We're just price comparing the Royal Caribbean. I was just saying, like, if I'm getting a similar experience with Royal Caribbean and I'm saving quite a bit of money, like I would definitely try out a new cruise line versus going back to Disney. Like, do my kids have to see Mickey Mouse? You know what I mean?
It's been kind of fun trying because we were even talking like, which one would we do next? Do we
Well,
do that
that was going to be my next question because now
For-
you've done two different ones. What's next on the itinerary?
This is on a 3-night Bahamas and perfect day cruise, it says.
Yeah.
You on board the Utopia of the Seas
Okay.
from December
That's
4th through
okay.
December 7th. On a balcony room.
I do balcony
Yeah.
again. I love that because drinking coffee
Actually-
out there, watching the ocean.
Yeah, on a
Love
We
to-
on a balcony
so we-
starting $320 per person.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, we did balcony, but we did it where we let them choose our balcony,
Mm-hmm.
and it was cheaper
Yes.
because they have two different sets of balconies where you can have a balcony that overlooks the ocean, or you can have a balcony that overlooks like the boardwalk. So ours
okay.
is overlooking. So instead of us looking over the ocean, we actually got to look over the boardwalk and kind of people watch.
That's fun. That's something
But it-
different.
Yeah, and it saved us a couple $100.
That's nice.
See, that's worth it to me.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't spend any time in the room. So it's like, yeah, it's great to have the ocean view, but it's like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, yep, solid. Time to go do
Yeah.
something.
Well, and one thing I just saw was Disney, one of their big benefits, speaking of room, is they were giving you free unlimited room service. Whatever you wanted on the room service menu, done. It's at your room. You just tell them what time to be there, breakfast, lunch, whatever, or if you wanted a midnight Mickey bar, well, apparently that room service is going away. So
Really?
they're going to start charging. So
How silly.
those benefits that Disney was giving you for this premium, deal, they're going away. So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't mind shopping around at all because you're taking away all the fun stuff.
No, it was
It's
fun.
just
Like I said,
kinda-
we actually, when we were in the Bahamas, we actually docked right next to the Disney Destiny ship.
Yeah,
That's a big boat too.
big boat. Disney does make some giant boats. You got to,
Yeah.
they do got to squeeze a bunch of people in there to make as much money as
Yeah.
possible.
So this person on Reddit
Yeah.
says Royal Caribbean's pricing algorithm is truly bizarre.
okay.
Sometimes it's more than a Disney cruise for the same dates and a comparable cruise. And it's not so much that you are getting more as they know they can get more for certain dates.
Oh,
I
okay.
prefer Disney because a lot more is included. They don't do drink packages, but if you're concierge levels, it's open bar every night, which I don't drink.
That concierge service is
Yeah.
high. Yeah, I mean, you're jumping huge price difference.
Yeah.
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 To me, that's not worth it because you
I
get
think
you
just
do
like with
get
anything, the
Go
time
ahead.
of the year is that like like. So we left the day after 4th of July for ours, and our cruise, that same cruise was going like a week later, and ours was cheaper for our week.
It's so funky.
Yeah, that is
And
weird.
it's
But
just
just
strange.
the timing. So, but yeah, it was. I would definitely do it again, but it's been kind
Yeah.
of fun trying out new ones, and
Well, sure.
I know people who've been on Princess and MSC and Norwegian, and they all loved it, and I know people
Yeah.
who've been on Carnival and love it. Just whatever your
I-
flavor is.
yeah, if you're in for a party, that's my understanding. Is if you're down for a party, like a single couple, you're not single couple, but like a couple
How does that work?
without kids,
Pineapple
and
people.
yeah, if you're pineapple people, I heard Carnival is the place to go.
And it all depends. From what I was reading, a lot of like those, like the images and videos you see with the crazy Carnival partying and all that. A
Yeah.
lot of that is like their little quick weekend cruises
Yes.
versus their long like 6-night ones where it's not typically like that, for what I've heard.
How can you party for a week straight? You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't want to do one day anymore. Am I? Speaking of, I'm having a birthday coming up, and I'm not
I
partying.
I can hang with the best of them at the nighttime.
Not anymore.
It's the next day that hurts me, and that's why I stopped.
Yeah, I don't anymore. I can't
Yeah,
hang
there's
with
only-
anybody anymore.
There's only so many goodie powders I can take in one day.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, do you have one in mind for your next cruise? And how long is it going to be until your next one? Because this one was what, 6 months, 7 months?
Yeah, this was kind of I would say we fully didn't plan. I mean, we planned it, but like when we were talking to the kids what they want to do for the summer, we thought, we have some really nice beaches here, so we're like, we can go
Yeah, you
do
do.
another, just like a week long, rent the beach place again, go hang there, or if you guys want to go on the cruise, we could. And they definitely jumped at the cruise idea, so all right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we started that, and which, of course, we probably spent a little bit more on the cruise than we would have the beach, but for
Sure.
what you get, I mean, and like I said, my son loved it because we gave him total freedom, with him being 13. So, and they have just a teens club, and it's pretty much come and go as you please. And he'd like the one day he got up, went and had breakfast without us because we wanted to sleep in a little bit, grabbed breakfast. He came back and was like, all right, I'm going to the club. See you bye. Then he'd come back for dinner, eat dinner with us, and back off he went.
That's great.
Oh, wow.
What a
And
good
then we're
time.
like, yeah, then we're like, all right, just, be back at this. And if you're under 17, you had, your curfew on the ship was 1 a.m. And then,
That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, so we told him he had most nights he had to like midnight to 12:30. He had to
Yeah.
be back in the stateroom.
That's way past streetlights coming on.
That was my first thought.
Yeah.
I was like, "Whoa, that's How do you be home when the streetlights turn on? How do you do that on a cruise?"
Because-
You
And then, each day they had different activity, and it's cool because they had, and which I'm sure the same thing for Disney and pretty much most of them. Like they had a club for my daughters that was like 6 to 12 or whatever it was. So everything was broken up into age groups, and they all had their own little space, their own activities. So she loved going there. So we would drop her off. He was already gone. So then me and the wife would just go, all right, let's go have a drink.
Absolutely.
Or like the one day, like they were doing something, and it was actually one of our port days where we came back early, and we're like, you know what? Let's go be kids. Let's go ride the water slides. So we rode
Yeah.
the water slides a couple
Yeah.
times, and it was great.
That was one thing that I didn't expect. I thought, we're going to be on this boat for a week. We're going to run out of stuff to do. And that was
Nope.
not the case.
No,
You're busy.
Whole time.
yeah,
Yeah. There's something going on every half hour.
Yeah.
Like you miss out on stuff
Yeah.
because they
Yeah.
have so much to do.
That's cool.
yeah. And I was afraid with this boat, there's like, I think this boat holds like, I don't know, 7 or 8,000 plus people, whatever it was. I can't remember the total capacity. And I was like, I just hope it doesn't feel too crazy crowded.
Mm-hmm.
But for all the, I think there was like 17 decks or whatever. And then, there was always something going on somewhere. So you never felt overcrowded because there was like people here, people there. So it was great.
That's impressive for that many people, and you don't feel crowded.
Yeah.
No,
There was definitely parts of the Disney cruise where we felt a bit crowded.
Well, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was also a Disney,
Yeah.
Merry Time, the Christmas one. I don't know if that makes a difference, but
I'm
it
sure.
definitely felt like there was some parts that were a little crowded. But
Yeah, the only time it was really crowded is like on like a sea day, like you knew the pool area was going to be insane.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
like the sea days, it was like, all right, if you don't get up there early, you're not getting a chair. And which it was cool because they had like instead of like the pools too, they also had a splash pad for the younger kids.
yes.
So like, and that was never overly crowded. So like my daughter, she would love just to go play there and hang out in the splash pad, and you could easily grab a chair right there, and there was a bar right next to it, so that was a plus.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think my kids went through more virgin pina coladas and daiquiris than they intended
That's what it's
to.
all about.
Shirley Temples.
That's what it's all
Oh,
about.
yeah. So, but my son was drinking like 6 pina coladas a day. And there was a couple times I'm like, I question whether or not one or two of them might have had alcohol.
Might have had alcohol in it. I mean, it is international waters.
It is, yeah.
So,
And was it with White Claws? There is no laws or something like that. I don't
Yeah.
know
Laws,
how it
no
works.
laws, no
anyway.
laws.
No,
We drinking claws.
yeah, we've talked about doing the Disney one next time, but
Yes.
we were gonna I gotta not speak too loud. My daughter's close by. We're thinking about. Hey, yeah, I see you. We're thinking about possibly the park soon. We'll see.
Mm.
Oh, I
Oh
heard that.
no!
I heard that.
Gave it up. Yeah.
We'll
Now
see.
they
Well, on that note, no, I'm kidding.
oh, they'll have a blast. It was such a good time going to the park. But the kids said, we asked them which one would they rather do again, and it was the cruise.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I'm
didn't
sure, but-
hesitate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure too, but I feel like every little kid's got to experience.
They
the
gotta
actual-
go. They gotta go at least once. And that's
Yeah.
I'm glad we did the park first.
Yeah.
Because
Especially when they're young, because it's just like there's something about that. Even as an adult, it just brings you back to like a moment in your childhood.
Yep.
And it's
Yeah, it
just
does.
like it's
and
just
that's
very
where we
nostalgic.
went
and-
on our senior trip was Disney World. That was such a good
Mhm.
time.
Hmm.
Yeah. And it's changed so
Yeah.
much since then. So it's not like you're going back to the same place.
Right.
Yeah,
There's a lot
especially
that's
even I
changed.
remember. Yeah, when we did for our senior trip, we did Islands of Adventure, and we probably wouldn't even recognize it now with all the stuff they've done there and
Yeah.
switched out.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was a good time. That was a real good time for a senior trip.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it. But it was a lot cheaper then too, I don't know how many classes are going to a senior trip to Disney World and has that kind of cash to lay down versus what it was then. I don't remember what we
Well-
had to pay, but it wasn't that much.
Well, the sad thing is, it's cheaper now to get a flight, go to Japan, and go to the Disney World or park, whatever it's called over there.
Tokyo
than it is to go
Disney.
to one here. Yeah, than it is to go to the one in Florida.
That's sad. I was just talking to one of my riders, and he was talking about getting a flight down to Mexico to get dental work done because it's cheaper
so much cheaper.
to fly, cross the border, get dental work done, have a vacation, and then come back and still he's ahead of the game than
Yeah.
a dental appointment.
Yeah.
How sad is that?
Yeah. I don't be too worried to go. I don't know. Something about going to a different country to get medical stuff done. Just
Yeah, that's what people
it
are
doesn't
doing
fit.
now.
Oh, I'm sure they are, but
Yeah,
me personally, I was like,
I get you. I get the worry.
yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah.
had good reviews though. I checked it out.
Yeah.
Like, let's start with like a hangnail or something before we start doing a little bit,
yeah.
You know.
Well, I saw a lot of people are flying over to Turkey and getting hair plugs.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a big one apparently. Isn't that what John Cena did?
I don't know where he went, but
I don't know. I think that's where he went.
yeah.
I don't know. He said he wished he had done it a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'll just stick with being bald.
Hey, it is what it is. It's the
It's
cards were dealt.
Zero maintenance.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, haircuts are cheap.
So much cheaper.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I think that was a fantastic episode, and the cruise. I don't know if the kids will want to do anything else besides the cruise.
Yeah.
And I'm willing to try different brands and stuff, especially getting this report on how good Royal Caribbean was.
Yeah,
and
bro. Like I
the
said,
celebrity.
if you want something with a lot of thrills and activities, definitely do that. I mean, and the kids are still, even if you want to do like the celebrity, especially something like
Yeah.
their newer ships they have now too, the kids will still have a blast on those too. If you want more of that kind of a relaxation and like the
Yeah.
high rent food, you can't go wrong with either one. It's just,
Yeah.
what kind of vacation are you looking for?
Exactly. I
Gotta
want to
know those
relax.
ahead.
I
Yeah.
want to relax, and I want my kids to be entertained.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I want to feel
yeah,
like
and-
I'm on
and that's the thing.
vacation when I'm on vacation,
For sure.
because that's not
Well,
always
then-
the case.
And like I said, our kids, all they wanted to do, like see my daughter, all she wanted to do was just go back to the kids club.
Kids club
Every
and
day.
quesadillas.
She wanted to, yep. And they had the one on the one bar. All they did was like shaved ice for the kids and stuff. And there was like there was soft serve ice cream stations throughout where you just constantly go and get soft serve
Mhm.
ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Disney was the same way.
Yeah.
They weren't
Yeah.
shy about. I mean, and they were quick. They're
Oh,
just
dude,
handing it out.
The amount of stuff the supplies they go for, it must have been insane. It
Oh,
was probably one of the busiest stations on the ship.
yeah. Oh, for sure. It was on the Disney one. I watched them as we were boarding the boat. They were loading pallets and pallets and big, containers full of supplies on the ship.
Oh, wow.
It was insane the
Yeah.
amount of stuff they go through on
Yeah.
one cruise.
I
It's
thought what was crazy. I was talking to one of the crew or bartenders, whatever. And I always thought like, when we got back to the port, our home port and, deport or debarred or whatever, like, okay, they must have like a couple days until like their next cruise. And the guy's like, no, we leave that same day.
yeah.
Our next cruise, like you guys get off the boat by like 10:30. We're onboarding the next cruise at like 11:30.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't
turn around
get
and, like-
downtime.
Not for
Dude,
me.
I thought that was insane.
Well, the workers don't.
Oh, the workers. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, the workers don't get downtime.
They might get like a couple hours here and there to go like out and about, but yeah, no,
They only get
they
like
work on, like, the
4
boats.
hours of sleep too. Like they go to bed
So-
late and they're up crazy early.
No, thank
Yeah,
you.
because they work multiple spots. Like, they might be working this restaurant at night, but then during the morning or afternoon, they're working this restaurant or bar.
Yep. And they're working they were crewing up the island as well.
Mhm.
Like they had to
Yeah.
work the island as well. I was there and one of our staff was helping out on the island, cleaning up
same thing
whatever,
with us.
and
Yep.
yeah, so they've got triple, double, quadruple duty. They do it
Oh,
all.
man.
Yeah, so I tipped well because they did a
Oh, we did
phenomenal
too.
job for as busy as they were.
Yeah.
Because they work their tail off. They don't get paid that great, but the money they do make with the tips and stuff is they're making more than like a doctor back home.
Yeah.
But the doctor ain't getting paid very much either.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's why
They
a
were
lot of them,
great.
like you see a lot of like the Indonesian, the Filipino,
Yep.
they're highly, represented on the cruise industries, but
Yeah,
like I said, they're phenomenal. And
they are
we tipped, like,
phenomenal.
so like we tipped, like, our stateroom attendant, I gave him a great tip because he was
Mhm.
every morning he was dude always smiled, and
Yep.
every night he made sure my daughter, there was at least one or two different tail animals he was making for her.
Yeah.
He constantly was playing every day, rock, paper, scissors with my son. Anytime he saw him, they always had like a little competition going.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
they,
so-
the personalized touch that they
personality,
do.
yeah.
They remembered our names. They remembered like
Oh,
how
yeah.
my wife liked our coffee. Yeah, I mean, just
Mhm.
our drink. They knew it all. They knew all of
Yeah,
our
same
names.
thing.
You know, it's just
Yep.
amazing. I was
Same
very,
thing with us.
very
Like, you
impressed.
go to the main dining, as soon as you sit down, there's already the drink that you like. They already had like a fruit cup for Sophie waiting for her.
So cool.
So, yeah.
It is
Yeah,
so
it's
cool.
cool.
You feel like you got your money's worth.
Yeah.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah, because other ones, you know, if you go to a park of some sort, an amusement park, you're on your own. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, there's nobody waiting on you. And this is a whole vacation where they're waiting on you the whole time, pretty
Yeah.
much.
And if you're beside, like, oh, I don't know if I want this or this for dinner, the guy will be like, hey, let's get both.
Yeah,
We'll
let's
bring
get
whatever's
whatever you
on it.
want. Yeah,
He's like, you paid for it. Get both.
that's exactly right. Well, if you had to give Royal Caribbean a number, what would you give it on your experience overall?
Let's go. Okay. Out of 10. So I've only done the 2. So we'll just say Celebrity's a 10, just because that was our probably higher end.
Yep.
Royal Caribbean, I would give a 7.5 to 8.
Darn good. Darn good.
Yeah,
Way
like,
up there.
for like a great family vacation
Mm-hmm.
that is not really gonna break the bank for what
Yeah.
you're getting. I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
Cool.
Nice.
There you
In a
go. Royal
heartbeat.
Caribbean, 7.5 to 8, right around
Right
there.
out the back.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. And you
So,
don't know, like, that may have even been an off day for them. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like,
yeah, who
it
knows?
may
I
even
mean,
be better the next time. You don't
Yeah.
know.
and like I said, and that they, especially with them, like every group, like so many different ships, but like I said, like, I think if we were to do that ship again or whatever, we would probably upgrade to include the dining package where you get more of the specialty restaurants included.
Ah,
So we would probably, that's probably the one thing we would do different is include
okay.
the dining package. That's about it. And I guarantee you, if we did that, you're probably looking at a 9+ rating.
Nice.
Yeah. That's wonderful. That's a heck of an upgrade, you know?
It is.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, I think that's just about all the time we have on this
I think
episode.
you're correct.
Thank you for joining us, sir. I appreciate
having
you
me on, man.
and giving us an update on how the trip went.
You got it, brother.
All right, man. Well, we will talk to you later, and thanks for
Have a good
listening.
one. Thank you.
All right. Take care, guys.